the wake of a career meltdown, aspiring pop star Erica lands a gig at her ex-fiancé's wedding at a luxurious island resort. She soon rediscovers her feelings for him as she tries to keep their past relationship a secret from the bride-to-be. Welcome back, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Resort to Love is a new Netflix movie that stars Christina Milian, Pharoah, and Sinqua Walls. I haven't heard Christina Milian sing for such a long time, but she sings quite often within this movie. This movie is laced with a lot of her singing. It's not a musical. She goes to this resort as she's hired as a wedding singer. Her ex-fiancé, played by Pharoah, comes to there to get married, and they tried to hide that they once were engaged from the bride-to-be. This is a movie that is a chance for Erica to really rediscover herself. She struggled with how her relationship with her ex-fiancé ended. She had this gig at the beginning of the movie that fell through, so she's kind of just stuck. And so she goes to this resort to rediscover herself, but her past comes back to her. I really like the moments of Christina Milian's character Erica trying to rediscover herself, trying to reinvent herself, just having time away from everything, but everything's just coming back to her. And then we introduced to Pharoah, who I like in the movie. I think Pharoah is pretty funny in SNL, and everything that I've seen him in, I really did enjoy. But there's a chance for him to show off some dramatic chops, and I think that he's a really good actor. There's many moments that both of them think that they may be falling in love with each other again, even though there's the bride-to-be there. There's moments where they're rekindling the relationship, and they start to apologize for things that they've done, and that's when some of the more dramatic scenes do come out between Pharoah and Christina Milian. I think they both handled those moments really well. The beginning of this film, I think, is easily the roughest for me. It was very melodramatic. There was a lot of moments of her crying to people about her relationship, and then it tried to be funny as well. So I was kind of getting this weird vibe. Is it going to be a comedy? Is it going to be something a little more dramatic? A little bit of both. I think the beginning didn't really set that up very well. But once she got to the resort, then we got an understanding of the story. One of the things that really frustrated me within this movie is the fact that Pharoah and his fiancée were there to, spend time together before the wedding. But they had to lie about who Erica was to the bride-to-be, that they were just friends. But Erica went on a lot of the trips with them, which didn't really make any sense to me. The new couple should be doing a lot of these things with the family or alone. Why have Erica there? It's just part of the story to have Erica there to fall in love with Pharoah's character once again. But it didn't really make sense to me just to have her there with him. One genuine relationship that was developing throughout the movie was Sinqua Walls' character, who plays Pharoah's brother. Him and Erica seemed like they had a really good connection. He was trying to prevent everything from happening between Erica and Pharoah's character once again, because he understood that it shouldn't happen. There's already this bride-to-be there. So throughout the movie, they're juggling these different relationships, and you're wondering, how's it going to end? Is Erica going to get back with Pharoah's character, or is she going to end up with his brother? Because they do seem like they have this kind of strong bond, that they walk on the beach at night, they're watching movies, they're talking, they seem like they're forming something within the film, but the movie's not forgetting the previous relationship between Pharoah and Christina Milian. This movie has a lot of singing, since she is a wedding singer, and Christina Milian's got a really good voice. So the moments of her singing is really good. And we can see that the music that she sings is important to her. It helps her get through the relationship and anything that she's struggling with. But she is tasked with singing at her ex-fiancé's wedding. So that other question, will she or will she not sing at the wedding? I think Resort to Love had some really good intentions. The beginning of the film didn't set it up very nicely. But once we got into the meat of the story, and then it serves as a personal development for Christina Milian, reinventing herself, rediscovering herself, some time away from everything. And then those funny moments of trying to hide that she is the ex-fiancé of Jay Pharoah's character and hiding all of that. But then having her go along with everything just makes it even worse. So there is a lot of comedy thrown throughout the film of trying to hide who she is and watching them kind of form new relationships and rekindle love as well. But I think there is a lot of great dramatic moments kind of towards the end when they start to realize things about their past and their past relationship and what it meant to them and how can they move forward as well. There's some really good conversations between a lot of the different characters at the end of the movie. So Resort to Love, I thought it was pretty good. I thought Christina Milian with her singing, it's always great to hear her sing, and the dramatic scenes did work. The comedy throughout worked as well. And surprisingly, Jay Pharoah did show some dramatic chops, which I wasn't really expecting. I thought it would just be like a silly comedy from him because we've seen him on SNL and he's pretty funny there, but I think it worked here in the movie. So before I give you my score for the film, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, streaming service reviews, trailer reactions, first time watches, ranking videos, tier lists, all the movie related stuff you see on YouTube, I do it here. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I'm gonna go ahead and give Resort to Love a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Resort to Love, the new Netflix comedy. Let me know what you thought about the film in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content just like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.